July 1954. Haneda Airport, Tokyo. A sea of faces. Businessmen in suits, families returning home. Among them, a man. Perfectly ordinary, carrying a briefcase, wearing a crisp suit, speaking fluent French. He looks like any other traveler, but in a few moments, he will challenge everything we know about reality. He approaches the immigration desk. He hands over his passport. The officer looks at it, frowns, and looks up. The questions begin. Simple at first, then impossible. This man claims to be from a country that does not exist, a country called Taured. The officers are confused. They check their records. They bring out a world map and ask the man to point to his home. Without hesitation, he points to the border between France and Spain, but his finger lands on the Principality of Andorra. The man becomes pale. Then he becomes angry. It is Taured has been there for 1,000 years. He is shocked, terrified. He looks at the map like it's a lie. Imagine the feeling, standing in a room where everyone tells you your home, your family, your entire history is a ghost, a fabrication. He had stamps from previous trips. He had legal currency. He had a driver's license issued by a government that wasn't on any map. Was he a master forger? Or was he a man who walked through a door between worlds? The Japanese authorities decide to detain him. They take him to a nearby hotel. 2 armed guards stand outside his door on the 15th floor. No balcony, no way out, but the door. They take his documents for further investigation. The night passes. Silence hangs heavy in the hallway. Morning comes. The guards knock. No answer. They burst into the room, and it's empty. The window is locked from the inside. The guards never left their post. The man from Taured, along with his mysterious documents at the airport office, had vanished, as if the universe realized a mistake had been made and simply deleted him from our timeline. For decades, this story has been the holy grail of urban legends. Fans of the multiverse theory say he was from a parallel Earth, a world where Taured exists instead of Andorra. A glitch in the Matrix. But let's look closer. Is there a seed of truth in the shadows? Records from 1954 mention a man named John Z. A man arrested with a fake passport from a place called Tamanro. Was Taured just a whisper that grew into a shout? Was the magic just a clever con artist who managed to escape a hotel room? But if he was just a con man, why was he so genuinely terrified when he saw that map? You can fake a passport, but can you fake that kind of soul-crushing confusion? But here is where it gets chilling. If we stop looking at the maps and start looking at the impossible, what do we find? Could this man have been more than just a Some whisper that he wasn't human at all, but a Jinn, a multidimensional entity, playing with our perception of space and time. Or perhaps he was a soul caught in a glitch, a momentary tear in the fabric of the universe that dragged him from a parallel Earth where Taured is a superpower and dropped him into our cold, confusing reality. But let's be realist for a second. Could he just be the world's greatest escape artist? A man with forged paper so perfect they baffled experts, who managed to slip past guards through a ventilation duct or a hidden service door? And if so, where is he now? Could it happen again? Could you right now walk through a doorway and find yourself in a world where your country doesn't exist? The mystery of Taured isn't just about a man who disappeared. It's about the terrifying possibility that our reality is much more fragile than we think. We like to think we understand the world. We have maps, GPS, and history books, but every now and then, something or someone slips through the cracks. The man from Taured reminds us that the line between reality and imagination is thinner than we think. Is he still out there? Did he finally find his way back to the streets of Taured? Or is he still wandering through airports in other dimensions, looking for a home that doesn't exist in our world? Next time, jewelry in a crowded airport, look around. You might just see someone who doesn't belong. Someone from nowhere.